morning, students. Today we are going to study about a water resource which can be used as an energy resource also. But before starting, let me ask whether you remember what we studied in our last video. Yes, do you remember? We studied about good fuels, second, conventional sources of energy, third, thermal power plant. Okay, so what are we going to study today? Of course, we are going to continue with the lesson sources of energy, which is chapter number 14 in our textbook. We are going to study about hydropower plants and improvements in technology. So first in that is hydropower plants. It is a traditional source of energy or conventional source of energy, you can call it, that converts potential energy of water into electricity. Now this can be used for any sources of water. Wherever there is a running water, we can use hydropower plant over there. But running water should be available 365 days. Right? In complete year, it should be available all the time, which is not possible for natural resources like rivers or waterfalls. So generally, hydropower plants are associated with dams. To produce hydroelectricity, high-rise dams are constructed on the river to obstruct the flow of water and thereby collect water in larger reservoirs. Okay, so in a dam we have collection of water, right? It is in a large amount over there, which can be used to generate electricity. How? Let us see. So this was what I was talking about. So there is a reservoir over here and water is collected in larger amount in here. Then here there is a gate which when opened, water runs from here and then it moves the turbine. It rotates the turbine. This rotating turbine can be used, this kinetic energy can be used to convert and form electricity. Okay. Now, the water level rises in this process. The kinetic energy of flowing water gets transformed into potential energy. So, this running water, it has a kinetic energy and this is used to generate electricity. The water from higher level in the dam is carried through the pipes to the turbine, which is over here. At the bottom of the dam, this flowing water runs the turbine. Hydropower is a renewable resource of energy. So we don't have to worry like fossil fuels, because fossil fuels are not renewable. They are going to exhaust in coming period of time. But hydropower is not like that. It is a renewable source of energy. So this was what we were talking about, the hydroelectric power plant. See how water is running down through the pipe and then forcing turbine to rotate. This rotating turbine, with the help of magnetic field present in the generator, produces electricity. And this is how hydroelectric power plant works. Now we will study improvements in technology for using conventional sources of energy. First in that is biomass. Cow dung cakes can be used to produce a combustible gas called as biogas. So basically what we use here is cow dung cakes. It is used to produce a combustible gas which we call it as biogas. Biogas is composed of methane and carbon dioxide. There are some traces of nitrogen, hydrogen and carbon monoxide also. Now we are going to study about biogas plant. How biogas can be used for domestic purpose. This plant has a dome-like structure built with bricks. This is how it looks. This is a dome-shaped structure. A slurry of cow dung and water is made in mixing tank. So here there is a mixing tank where slurry of cow dung and water is mixed, from where it is fed into digester. This is digester. The digester is sealed chamber in which there is no oxygen. So in digester there is no oxygen. Students, this is a biogas plant. Can you see the structure and how gas is evolving? This gas is then used for domestic purpose. Now we will see what happens inside the tank. Anaerobic microorganisms that do not require oxygen decompose or break down complex compounds of the cow dung slurry. So what do microorganisms do? These microorganisms decompose or break down complex compound of cow dung slurry. It takes few days for decomposition process to be complete and generate gases like methane, carbon dioxide, hydrogen and hydrogen sulfide. The biogas is stored in the gas tank above the digester, from which they are drawn through pipes for the use. So here there is a gas outlet from where we can take gas for our domestic use. Remember that biogas is an excellent fuel as it contains up to 75% of methane. So biogas plant is very useful. So students, that's all for today. Now let us see the assignment. In assignment there is fill in the blanks. Generally, hydropower plants are associated with dash. Second fill in the blank. Hydropower is a source of energy. I repeat, hydropower is a dash source of energy. Then question number B is write a short note on hydropower plants. And question number C is explain in brief how biogas plant works. So these are the three questions that you have to solve. So that was assignment for today. If you have any doubts, do ask me. Okay, you can put your comments, you can put your questions in comment box, or you can send me message. Until then, take care. Bye bye.